Hello everybody! A very fun video today where I will be sharing with you the lessons that I've learned from all the worst guitar accessories that I've spent money on and fell apart and didn't work. And instead, today I will share with you the really good ones. So let's begin. We're going to have a lot of things from cables to cases to strings to different cool inlays that you can put on your guitars. So let's begin. The first one is my favorite case, and after having a couple of cases that fell apart in the wrong situations, this is the Roadrunner case. It's not cheap. It was about 50 bucks, but it was worth every penny since I traveled twice with it around the world. And as you can see, it survived like a champion, took all the beating, and it still looks great. So I highly recommend it, and it is very comfortable to carry on your back as well. The next one that I want to share with you is actually my favorite guitar customization, or bling as you can call it. And on all my guitars, people always comment on how nice those inlays are. But what you cannot notice unless you look from really close is that these are actually stickers that cost between 5 to 10 bucks, and you can install by yourself. So they are from a company called Giacomo, and they are very good. This one has been on for 5 years, no signs of aging. So I really like them and recommend them. And when your guitar has them, it makes it more sexy, and you want to play it more. And when you play it more, you improve more. So it's a win-win. I truly believe it's not just cosmetic. It's really fun. When it comes down to capos, I got two favorites. This is my main favorite, and this is the D'Addario NS Artist. And what I like about it is that you can bolt it on, and you will never anymore have a string that is buzzing because it's not tight enough, or it will also even make your guitar stay more in tune when you put the capo on, because you don't need to apply too much pressure. So that's great. And it's also the only capo I found that really works well with 12-string guitars. That's a great capo. Another kind of capo that I like a lot is the Thalia capos, and they are super fancy and very beautiful, but in my opinion they are very overpriced. So I wouldn't pay 70 bucks for a capo again. But if you do want to spend so much on a capo, then these are great as well, functionality-wise as well. As to my favorite strap, I have two straps from the guitar company Levy's. It's a Canadian company, and you can really feel how high quality they are when you put it on your body. So I like them a lot. And you know, it's just a strap, so there are many other great straps. But what I recommend generally with straps is don't buy the cheap ones, because they just don't feel good on your body generally. You know, that's what connects the guitar to you, and you want it to be comfortable. Next one's up, my favorite strings, and these are Elixir strings. And as you can see, by the way, they already changed the packaging lately, but as you can see, what they promise on the packaging is that they last 3 to 5 times longer. And besides the fact that I like them because they have a really nice bright sound, they also do deliver on this promise, in my opinion. And changing strings is not my favorite thing to do, so I definitely opt for paying twice as much as regular strings cost and getting those Elixirs. And by the way, my favorite ones are the nano webs, not the poly webs. The poly webs sound more dark and less lively, so I don't like them as much. The next one is my favorite guitar cables. So if you're fed up with guitar cables that start going and disconnecting in the middle of when you're jamming, it's really annoying. So instead of buying $10 cables, just once I said, all right, let's try one of the expensive ones. And these were 30 bucks from Planet Waves. I've had 2 of them for 5 years. Not a single time they disappointed me. And they are guaranteed for life in case they start making trouble. I highly recommend them. Planet Waves cable. Next one up, tuner. And this is not actually my favorite tuner. but it's in the style of my favorite tuner that I lost, and I need to get a new one. And my favorite one is called the So There clip-on tuner. And the biggest advantage of clip-on tuners is that unlike tuning with an app, how a lot of people do these days, which demands silence in the room, so this one works on the sound vibrations that it fills in the headstock of the guitar. So it doesn't matter even if you're in the middle of a show. So it's fine, you can use them all the time. I like them a lot. The next thing I like a lot, and I like them actually equally, is these two products. And these are what's called string cleaners or string conditioners. And besides the fact that they clean and condition the strings and the fretboard and moisten them, they also make the guitar smoother and easier to play. They make the strings a bit softer and easier to press on. And as a result, it's just more fun to play and more comfortable to play, and you want to play more. So I highly recommend using either one of those two at least once every 2 or 3 weeks. Great products. Next one up. I'm not a huge pedal guy, but when it comes to pedals, I really like this Boss RC1, and it's a loop pedal. So unlike most pedals, which has something to do with your sound, this one is a pedal that when you press it once, it starts recording a loop. And then let's say you're playing A minor, C, F. And then you finish playing it, and then you press it again, and then it will just keep playing that loop. And then you can improvise on top of it, work on your lead guitar skills, or, you know, just play triads. And really, when you're practicing by yourself, it actually lets you almost like jamming with another person. So it's a lot of fun through your practice sessions. And it actually also great for really showing you how you play. And let's say if you got bad timekeeping skills, it will show you that immediately. So it will give you more motivation to work on it. Anyway, loop pedals are really fun. I highly recommend this one. Another pedal I like a lot is the Boss Super Overdrive, which gives a great grungy sound. So if you're into that kind of sound, it's a great one. The last one is actually a do-it-yourself thing, and this is my DIY chord books. These are my favorite chord books, and you can see 2 of them here. I got like 7 of those that I made by myself, and in the video below I will show you how you can make those easily as well. And instead of going to a shop, to a store, and buying, you know, a chord book that has many songs that you don't like, you can make your own custom one for like $5-10, and you will never run out of songs to play. You can just throw it in your music room, and whenever you want to jam, you'll have a fun song when you open it up, or when friends come along and they want to sing along, you'll never run out of songs. So it's a very cool and fun thing to have. I highly recommend having a couple of those yourself. The last 2 products that I want to show you is, first of all, this floor guitar stand from Quick Lock. I never had a problem with it. It holds the guitar in the most stable way possible. It feels very high quality, not too expensive as well. Quick Lock. And if your thing is wall hangers and you like hanging your guitars on the walls, so is the hanger that I use. It's very high quality. It actually doesn't have any brand name on it, but I am linking below to that exact model, which I know that just holds the guitar perfectly and feels very solid. It's not feeling like it's going to fall off the wall or something. Very stable. Anyway, that's it. I hope you learn from my mistakes with all the bad accessories and just use the good ones. Have a great time, and I will see you in the next videos. Goodbye.